Is this so hard? Even though I have not been on social media, I've still spent 3 hours and 23 minutes today on my phone, which is kind of shocking. I love it. I love it so much. It asks me if I want to uninstall. Do I? Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shannon if you're new around here. So over the last 6 to 8 weeks, I have began this YouTube channel. I've began posting a little bit more on Instagram and spending a little bit more time on social media. Honestly, the last week or so, I've just got to this point where I've started to feel the urge. Do you know the urge to scroll, the urge to click, the urge to check up on what everyone else is doing? I've noticed myself scrolling for way too long, clicking on other people's pictures, wondering what they think of mine, doing all of the things that you know we don't want to openly say out loud that we do, like compare ourselves to other people and what they're creating, what their lives look like, and all of that. And so over the next 7 days, I am going to delete all forms of social media. And oh, it asks me if I want to uninstall. Do I? Yes. That's it. It's gone. What I'd love to explore in this video is the effects of taking some time away from it. If that's good, if that's bad, or how that just affects you overall. To be honest, I have no idea. I have no idea if I'll feel better, worse, less clued in with the world, more obsessed with TikTok. Who knows? Who really knows? Good morning, lovely, oh that's bright, wonderful people. Today is the most beautiful day of all. It is Monday morning and I have decided to go for a walk. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't normally have my life this together, so don't be impressed at all. But I just thought I would take you on my little morning walk and then we'll have a social media check-in. Today is day 2. Look at that. My mab raging. Can someone tell me, is this a thing? Like putting bread? I'm guessing this is a bird feeder. Like, can the birds get that? Does that work? Anybody want to let me know? I'm gonna put you on this rock. Oh, cheekers. Can I balance you? Joel, please don't be mad at me. So, today is day 2 of being off social media. I'm not gonna lie to you. Last night I did have a moment where I was like so tempted to scroll on Facebook, but I didn't. And I did type in the words Facebook, open the app, and then like close my eyes and shut it. I don't know what it is, but I just have like this impulse just to look, just to scroll, just to see what everyone else is doing. But I think something that was really lovely this morning was I woke up and I had no desire to touch my phone. Like, the only people who text me are like my mum and Joel, and I'm with Joel and I chatted to my mum last night, so love you both. But and because I'm not scrolling, I get to enjoy this. Like, I would have never had this time in the morning. It's kind of scary when I think about it, how much time I did waste. But would you see the view? And the giant pigeons. Look at these pigeons. Oh, they're all flying away. Literally though, they're the size of ducks. Hey there. Happy day 3. I think the lack of being on social media, like posting on social media, has seriously affected my current look. But here we are. This week probably was a really good week to do this because Joel's out every evening this week, so that tends to be when I spend the most time on social media. You know, if Joel's out of the house and if I am on my own, I'll just get into this, sucked into the portal of like, portal? Tell me in the comments what's the right word. But I kind of just get sucked into scrolling and looking and following. Hey guys, I'm just sitting editing this video, and what I've just said, I kind of wanted to jump in and say a little bit more about that because that's slightly concerning. But I just was reading this article about how over time our psychology has completely changed due to the use of the phone, the radio, television, and of course now social media. So it wasn't actually until the mid-19th century that we ever came up with the word boredom. Before that, we were just aware that part of our life was having these moments that were dull or mundane or weren't filled with exciting activity. But actually, through the continual use of entertainment, social media, radio, etc., we've become accustomed to every moment being full of excitement, adventure, and being really interesting. And this is actually having a massive effect on our psychological well-being. So we're turning into people that can't be alone or can't spend time on our own, like me that night. where I was so consumed with feeling alone or this feeling of loneliness that I was turning to my phone to scroll. And so actually I find this really interesting, and this is actually really sad, because when we have these moments when we're alone, we become more aware of what we're thinking, how we're feeling, and everything else in between. We actually also become more creative and intuitive and more empathetic and understand the world a whole lot better, growing so obsessed with getting our opinions liked, validated, expressing ourselves, curating ourselves, branding ourselves, that we're actually being less authentic and real versions of ourselves. So there we go. There's my thoughts for tonight. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. If you do, why don't you give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more of this content. Surprisingly enough, I've actually found Facebook harder than Instagram. Facebook for me is like where I go when I just want to see what's going on with people in my world. So I think that's my day 3 update. Honestly, all in all, still really enjoying like the lack of no pressure. Sometimes I don't have anything profound to say. Feels really nice to have no pressure to say anything at all. I just need to find something to do with my evening now. It's only 6:30. It's 6:30 and this is what I look like, and I'm already lost with what to do. I'm just rambling now. Do you know why I'm rambling? Because I don't have Instagram to scroll on. I did find myself today looking over Joel's shoulder at Facebook. But I feel like as a whole, today is probably the first day that I haven't reached for my phone and thought about scrolling. So I feel like that's pretty good, day 4. But yeah. Hey guys, and happy Sunday, and welcome to the end of this week. I didn't film Thursday, Friday or Saturday, honestly, because Thursday was so busy I didn't really have time to scroll. And then Friday and Saturday, usually on a Tuesday night or a Friday night, Joel and I switch our phones off. So I tend to take a weekly break from social media anyway. So honestly, that wasn't as challenging as the start of the week was. I think the first thing that surprised me was that I didn't expect to find this week as challenging as I did. I take weekly breaks off social media, and I've even taken more extended periods of time, and honestly I didn't expect to find it as challenging. I don't know about you, but I never really considered myself someone who loved social media and who spent a lot of time on there. But maybe, like me, when you actually try to take a break, you realise how much you actually enjoy that online platform. The second thing that I didn't fully expect or didn't fully realise was honestly today when I re-downloaded the app on my phone, I was excited to see what was going on Instagram. I haven't even checked Facebook or TikTok yet, but honestly I felt like a low level anxiety and nervousness, which is something that I really didn't expect. I didn't expect to feel nervous re-downloading the app on my phone. But I honestly think the largest thing that I learned and discovered was honestly how social media has affected our psychology as a culture. Honestly, reading those articles of how we can no longer spend time alone, how we're constantly distracted, how we're obsessed with creating a certain image of ourselves has really inspired me to be really cautious and really aware as I continue to go back to social media. Honestly, for me, taking a break has been a great opportunity to reevaluate what I post, what I say, and the constant need that I feel to do that. So I think in conclusion, some of the things that I'm going to do, I'm going to continue to take those weekly breaks of social media on a Friday and a Saturday. I'm going to put in some more week-long breaks in my life as well. And the last thing that I really want to do is I want to really continue to question the things that I post and the reason why I post them. I think social media is this beautiful thing where we get to share ideas, insights, words, thoughts, or processing and all of that. But honestly, sometimes I just question why we post the things that we do. And so going forward, that's going to be something that I'm going to try and pay a little bit more attention to. So guys, if you enjoyed today's video, please do give it a like and please do consider subscribing to my channel so you never miss another video. Bye! I might just need one final look at stories. Do I really need this? I feel like I do though. I love it so much, but it needs to go. Okay.